Hey, how you doing? The time is, hold on a second, I gotta see where I'm going. The time is 10 o'clock, we're walking right in. The air temperature is 54 degrees. I am late to getting out here to cold dip, but I can't, hold on a second. I don't want to accidentally drop my phone. I can't let the little old fact that I'm here visiting my family stop me from doing what it is I set out to do. I want to stop more than you have any idea right now. I have no desire to be out here doing this whatsoever. But I'm in, and it's not going to be, we're not going to be out here that long because according to that sign up there in the parking lot, it says the park is closed at dusk. It's open from dawn to dusk, and as you can tell, being out here at 10 o'clock at night, this shit is closed. I am here visiting family. We celebrated Thanksgiving today. So that's part of the reason why I'm coming up here and leaving my little old city of where I'm from, Spokane. And if you don't know who I am, I'm Nicole, by the way. And this is what I do. I grind and get after it, and I cold dip. And I don't let coming to visit my family or anything get in my little old cold-hearted way. I tell you and remind myself. Dipping in lakes are my least favorite place to dip in because I mean, it should be obvious. Rivers are flowing and moving, and even though they can be gross in their own little way, and then I hear noises in the dark, and that also is terrifying and whatnot. Listen, guys, I really needed this cold dip. Everything with my family visit has been amazing. Let me just give you a look in the dark here. It's been amazing. It has been an amazing family visit. No stress, no drama, no arguing, no fighting. It's been a dream visit. Most definitely. And, oh, sorry, I'm trying to shake my, even though it's not as cold, it's not cold compared to what we're used to back home. It's still late at night in the dark, and I'm not trying to get in trouble. And you can see there's a fog out here. Look at that. You can see my breath is coming off the air, or out into the air, what have you. Yesterday was off the charts, amazing, awesome in its own little way. I drove an additional 5 hours to go visit family in another state. As you know, we were in Oregon yesterday. If you watched that video, cold dipping in Albany, and shout out to my brother for taking me. I was going to have my brother and do a family cold dip live today, but it's very rare that that many of my family can get together. There was 16 of us, I believe, that were able to come together to celebrate Thanksgiving. And although I really wanted to keep our little family tradition of coming out here and cold dipping together, we just, as a family, were having way more fun than I know they would have if I would have asked them to do this. So I just came out here to do my thing by myself and whatnot, and my family is in my heart. They're here with me. Also, shout out to my brother for not only taking me to cold dip last night, but he paid for me to get a tattoo. It was my intention from my heart to go live with you and show you me getting the tattoo. But I ended up having so much fun. Not that kind of fun, but I had a lot of fun. I had so much fun. Like, I've never met the kid who tattooed me before, and so he has no idea what kind of person I am, or not really even much about me. With that being said, I think initially he found me slightly annoying because, as far as he was concerned, I didn't have the tattoo dialed in like he thought I should, or would have liked. But here's the thing that this person didn't know about me, or a little bit, is that I'm visiting from out of town. I have very limited time to get a tattoo. So, I had to work within parameters myself. If I had this ample amount of real estate and time, I would have considered something far more interesting than I did, maybe far more interesting to others than I did. Like I said, I was limited on my time for my tattoo. And also, let me just tell you, you have seen more of a reaction from me coming out into the cold river than the reaction I was giving when I was getting my tattoo. Like, I told the tattoo artist before we even started that I needed, because he was telling me that he's very light-handed. And isn't that sweet? Isn't that cute, kids? I told him I want a little bit of a spanking, and I don't need him to go soft on me. I want to feel the pain, because that's part of getting a tattoo, is feeling the pain. Not only do a lot of people think I'm sick and twisted, but I have been told a time or two by a tattoo artist that I'm sick and twisted. I mean, this kid was so light-handed, and I told him that he could have taken longer doing my tattoo, which made him laugh, because he said that he actually thought he took a long time to do my tattoo. And I was like, you could have went longer. Oh, I just absolutely love. I'm so sick and twisted. I mean, obviously, I can come out here and get this kind of spanking. Getting tattoos is no thing. Okay, let me just tell you where I picked my tattoo also is not a fun area to get the tattoo. I felt like if I didn't put the tattoo where I did, which I will show you in the daylight another time, but I felt like if I hadn't put my tattoo where I did, that it would just look like me trying to be a puss, in my opinion. Just my own humble subjective opinion. Nobody probably would have thought that about me. That was just me, because I could have handled hours. I could have handled hours of a tattoo sesh with this kid. Oh my God, we had so much fun talking. I say kid because he was younger than me, but he sent my sister-in-law a text, because she was there with me when I was getting my tattoo. She's married to my brother. She stayed the whole time she took me to get my tattoo. She knows this kid. She's had plenty of tattoos, and my brother as well, done by this guy. And so she was there the whole time. And I'm telling you, we had so much fun jamming, just chatting away, riffing, talking about real life shit that is so the meat of conversation to me. I enjoyed myself so much so that even after I got my tattoo, we talked for like 2 hours. I don't think that you're too surprised by that, but just in case you didn't know, I talk to boys too, and they have a good time talking to me as well. I even got a text message to my sister-in-law telling me that he texted her, telling her how much he actually really enjoyed tatting me and the conversation and the whole experience. And I'm like, duh. Surprised to no one but you, sir. Yeah, we really had some juicy conversation. It was like the kind of stuff that is not surface level, that most conversations. I like talking about real life shit. I do. Not always, not all the time. We talked about some stuff I didn't want to talk about, but I totally was into it, because you don't get to have those kind of conversations with very many people who can hold their own, especially. This kid I keep saying kid because he's younger than me, okay? But he was smart, he was articulate, could remember, and it was just such a jamming good time for me. That and also the kind of things that we were talking about, I really didn't want other people getting offended, peppering in their comments or their thoughts, because it was a private conversation between just the people that were there. And I know some of you who are my viewers would be interested and able to hang with that. But for those of you who would have been offended and not interested, I just saved you. Why bother putting you through that? But let me just also say this. I'm gonna have to make it up to you and get another tattoo so that I can go live and do a tattoo with you, because that would be really fun for me. And I definitely want to take you on that experience. I'm so super thankful and grateful right now. My day has been winning. My life is far from perfect, but I strive in areas that I can, and nothing or no one stops me from getting after it, as you all see me do time and time again. You are told by me when I'm a moody Judy and ready to throw down. A girl like me doesn't like to come out here and get a spanking for nothing, kids. Oh no, you can't control me, although you think you can. I'll spank you and your wallet, boo. I will, and you know it. I'm very expensive and a good time. It costs to have a good time. Well, maybe it doesn't. I don't know what you do for fun, and clearly this only costs me all my hot air, the gas in my tank, and a whole bunch of collection of swimsuits. You don't have to collect a lot of swimsuits like I do. I tell you time and time again. But that's just the Leo in me. Making sure nothing's swimming near me or by me wants to eat me. So we've made it to 10 minutes, which is more than I wanted to do, but how fitting that I have done 10 minutes after 10 o'clock out here in the dark. I am feeling more than thankful and grateful that no matter the people who have caused me pain and suffering or hardships in my life, I did not let that stop me from becoming the version of myself that I seek to become. And I'm still grinding and getting after it. I know I say that often. It's not for no reason. I still aspire to be a version of myself I haven't quite reached yet. Many more spankings to become the version of me I want to become. Woo! Takes lots of spankings for a girl like me to behave herself. Well, it does. Anyways, kids, I'm going to do 11:11. I know I tell you every time I'm not going to do that long, and then I end up freaking staying in way longer than I expected, because at a certain point in time, I really enjoy this. This is quite an enjoyable temperature, whatever this lake water is. The Willamette River, let me just tell you, that was, other than being creepy with the fish food and not, it was really enjoyable. Oh, 11:11. It was an enjoyable temp, and it was funny because I was, Jody, my brother's wife, was telling one of the girls at the tattoo shop that I just got out of the river, which I thought was really sweet of her to tell people. And the girl asked me if the water, how it felt or something, and I was like, it wasn't really that bad. The water wasn't that cold. And she literally, I know, brace yourselves, and you're gonna be so shocked. I know. She told me I was crazy that the water was freezing. So I don't know, kids, if I'm crazy or not, or if this is just me having acclimated to my situation, because you can see just as well as I do that we're not here to smoke show other than me. Hey, this is no Bob Marley out here, kids. The shit is cold. So don't trust or believe me, I guess, is the bottom line. It made me laugh so hard when that girl told me the river was freezing. It felt like I was in a hot tub time machine there in the Willamette River. Besides the fact that it was gross. Don't you worry, kids, I shower. I took a long, nice shower. Actually, not even a long shower, because my brother has really nice hot water. So shout out to Jody and my brother's shower, because it's the shit. And I love me a hot shower. Anyways, I actually stayed out here longer than I intended, per usual. You know me, I can't be trusted. But I still got out here and did it. And I know I've lost count, and I try to tell you often how many cold dips that we're at this point. Laugh at me if you must. I think this is like cold dip 44. Pardon me. But never mind that. You know, like that's not the focus that I want us to have over here, is the exact number of cold dips that I've done. Because really, it's only been 1 month, and it's nothing to write home about or brag about as far as I'm concerned. But also, with that being said, I want to congratulate myself for the accomplishments that I make along the way, because not recognizing how what I'm doing and what I'm accomplishing doesn't sound nearly as fun. So anyways, I don't know. Blah, 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 and blah, blah, blah. And thank you all for hitting like and subscribe, because look at me over here trying to grow my little channel. Like I said, congratulations to little old me, 1, 2, 3, 4 in the his house. I am thankful and grateful for every single one of you. I do not take you for granted. Every single one of you who comments, who likes, who is following along my journey. It really means a lot to me. I do not take it for granted. Listen, I want to quit on myself, but I have too many people who are inspiring and encouraging me to continue and get after it. And for each and every single one of you, I am grateful. For all the Kevins and Karens who are trying to sprinkle salt on my name, come for me, boo. Because I like it spicy. How about that? How about them apples? A girl like me doesn't come out here and get a spanking for nothing. So you sprinkling salt on my name hurts me not at all. It just helps me laugh a little, which I like. So thanks for that. Okay, I gotta go. With that being said, bye, see you later. Love you, bye. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe. Into the next adventure. Bye. Love you, long time.